You are now watching another Ant-Man 816 video.
What's going on YouTube? This is Ant-Man 816 talking to you today about the Orichalcos, so we now know it's released. So I'm here today with some tidbit of information you might need to know when combating the Orichalcos. Alright, so the Orichalcos, we already know the effects. The effects are released. If not, I'll type it down in the description bar, or it'll be an annotation, or it'll be actually edited in the video. It's probably over my face right now. So, what do you need to know? Okay, so first off in the actual card it says that it can only be played once a turn, or it can only be played once a duel. So it's almost pointless to run 3 copies, but you kind of need to so you can draw into it. Now you're like, well, if I run terraformings, maybe at 2 or maybe 1 terraforming, and then I run 3 Orichalcos, that's 4 cards, just to play 1 seal. That means I'm going to have 3 dead cards in the deck. I don't really like that, Ant-Man 816. What the hell can I do? Well, this is exactly what the hell you can do. You can run the Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell, counter trap card. Discard 1 spell card, you negate a spell card, and then it can't be played anymore. So if you're playing like against Dark Worlds, Necro Valley, or excuse me, Grey, someone plays Necro Valley, or against the stun deck, Malefics, yes, Malefics. They try to play their field spells, you just say no, and you can't activate no more of those field spells. And they're like, oh! And then, you know, MSTs, Heavy Storms, that's what the other 2 Cursed Seals are good for. Now, tidbits, what the seal goes good in. Seal can go good in decks that don't special summon that much. It's a really good stun card, in a sense, to where it gives all your monsters boost, but you gotta make sure that you don't mess with your extra deck. I'm not saying you can't run a deck that has access to the extra deck. You just gotta understand, like, it'd be perfect in Dark Worlds. Example, you do everything you need to do to, like, discard Graphas and stuff like that, and then you activate the seal, and then you start playing like Tour Guide to summon Brow, bounce Brow to hand to get Grapha back. And I know what you're thinking, well, Gates already gives them like a 300 power boost. Why didn't they need 500? Wouldn't it be beast to have a 3200 Grapha? Wouldn't it? They couldn't even miracle into Shining and beat you unless they miracled into 2 Shinings. But I'm sure there's going to be some kind of deck that's going to come out in the next 3 weeks or so. There'll probably be some kind of deck at Providence, Rhode Island. I wouldn't be surprised if a Orichalcos deck could actually top. And then the last thing I want to touch on is the most important information right now, and that is, if you play a field spell card, the Orichalcos is sent. Now, if you have the Orichalcos and you play one of these counter trap cards, I don't know if I made it clear earlier or not, but anytime a field spell is played on your opponent's side field, if you control the Orichalcos, or likewise, if you're facing down the Orichalcos and you play a field spell, and they activate Solemn Judgment, Magic Drain, Magic Jammer, the Curse Seal, the Forbidden Spell, anything that would negate your field spell card and send it to the graveyard, the Orichalcos still stays. So I hope you guys found this video informational. I tried to stay on topic as much as I could. This is Ant-Man 816. Later, YouTube. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to check out all the links down below, including the blog link, because that's where I post information that may or may not make it to the channel. This is Ant-Man 816 saying thank you.